Welcome back for Saturday Showdown, and we have got a feud ender tonight, and it's a big one. It's Sting against Kevin Nash, and it's inside a cage. We're going to have a bit of a hype for this feud here, a hype for the match tonight, and the main event, Sting is going to win cleanly over Kevin Nash, and that is going to conclude their month-long feud. So, let's hope that goes down well. Opening match, I re-signed Rey Mysterio. I thought it might boost his morale a bit, but it's not. But anyway, he's going to lose to Prince Iorca. See how that goes. It should get for Prince over a bit anyway. We have got a hardcore title match. Hugh Morris beat New Jack at the last event on Thunder, and tonight he is going to retain that title over for Road Warrior Animal and Crowbar. Now this angle, New Jack is being stalked by Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas reveals himself to the fans, and that starts their feud. So Shane Douglas and New Jack are going to be in a feud together. Later on, Shane Douglas is going to beat Dusty Rhodes. Afterwards, New Jack is going to come in and beat up Shane Douglas. Curt Hennig is back for his second match, and this time he's going to beat Lex Luger. He's working his way through for old washed up guys, DDP, now Lex Luger. Dusty Rhodes, he's not appeared for a while. He's going to be trash talking Sean O'Haire, who he's currently feuding with. Sid Vicious is going to beat Norman Smiley. Now, last episode, Goldberg stole Lash LaRoe's finisher. This episode, Lash LaRoe is going to no-sell Goldberg's finisher. It's risky, but I think the fans will be entertained. And then Scott Steiner's not appeared for a few shows, so he is here, trash-talking Jeff Jarrett. So let's start the show. Rey Mysterio was sluggish. For Prince did gain overness though, so not a bad opener there. Kevin Nash and Sting for fans are looking forward, it would seem. Hardcore match. I think the ratings are going up slightly from what they were. They were in the 50s for a while, and now they're going back up into the 60s, so that's positive. New Jack stalker angle, let's see. He's walking backstage. When he suddenly stops and looks around, he walks over and looks behind some crates and suddenly gets knocked down by a chair. Out from the crates emerges Shane Douglas holding the chair. He hits Jack again, then walks off. The damage is done. Curt Hennig, Lex Luger. Not a bad match. We need to start putting in some actual good workers in with Curt Hennig soon. Dusty Rhodes, that went down well, and that's what happens sometimes if you keep the guys off camera for a few episodes and then bring them back. The fans really want to see them. But I guess the risk sometimes with that is that those ones who expect to be on every show will lose morale. Sid Vicious, Norman Smiley, I didn't expect much more from that, but DDP is going to come in afterwards and beat Sid Vicious up. That got 81%, so that actually did better than the last one, where Goldberg stole Lash's finisher. So let's see this. Lash LaRoe is in the ring. Goldberg comes out and attacks. Goldberg gets the upper hand. Lash LaRoe is in trouble. Jackhammer, but Lash LaRoe gets straight back up. Goldberg gets the hell out of there. Lash LaRoe just shrugged off his finisher. There we go. That's done Lash a load of good, I think. Dusty Rhodes and Shane Douglas keeps Dusty active as well. Again, don't expect much more when Dusty's in the match. New Jack comes running down the aisle and gets into the ring. New Jack slams Douglas down. He climbs to the top rope and hits a flying headbutt. Shane Douglas has been left down on the canvas. And Scott Steiner backstage, fantastic. They're the sorts of ratings that save shows. And the main event, okay. Well, Nash was sluggish. He did gain overness from this feud ending, which is good, but that rating for a cage match to end a feud is pretty abysmal, and the match quality is just not there, is it? But we still got a good rating, 71%. Extreme Male Good rating for Showdown. Sting like that. Okay. Let's have a look at the morale. Surely Kevin Nash. He's gone down to 13%. Goldberg's gone up to 29, or has he stayed the same? Come on, Nash. What else can we do? You know, I mean, he could have beaten Sting, but that would have totally damaged Sting. Losing cleanly to Nash at this stage after Nash had got the upper hand throughout most of that feud. So, and Sting is arguably the most important guy in this company. There we go, he's the top drawer in the company, there we go. Personal assistant hasn't got much to say there. Let's go to Monday, 30th of July. We're going to have to start planning for the next pay-per-view. Oh, 2.0 for fully loaded, WWF got. So look at some of these feuds. It's getting interesting. Dusty Rhodes, Sean O'Haire, DDP, Sid, Goldberg and Lash. Okay. So, bit of a shorter episode this time, but that concludes this video. Monday Nitro is tonight, and the next event is on, not television, well it is on television, but events, the Big Bang on the 12th of August, so it's only the 12th, we have got less than 2 weeks, so I will start planning for that, and yeah, should be a good one. Big Bang, we've never had one of them before, so let's see what it brings.